My name's Aron Sanchez-Baranda. This is my piece in Times Square. It's called Sessile Board Members. What we're looking at here in the piece are sea anemones. They're animals that live in tide pools. They eat whatever comes by their mouths. And these are animals that move very, very slowly at almost a glacial pace. I've sped some things up, I've slowed some things down. An hour, 30 minutes might equal 15 seconds in this piece. A lot of these animals I filmed as the ocean was kind of pushing in on me. You know, I'll find them at low tide, but since these shots take anywhere from half an hour to an hour, it really requires me to be kind of flexible with how I shoot. After that part, it's sort of my problem to figure out how to translate into something that's visually appealing. As a kid, I loved field guides. I loved David Attenborough. I loved nature programming on PBS. I think a lot of what I do, I describe as compulsive repetition. I spend a lot of time doing this. I'll go to the coast and film something, and I try my best to kind of flow with what's happening. You know, that's an important part of the work for me, is that it's really, to me, a kind of real-time interaction with these animals. Some of these animals I've been witnessing over a period of maybe 5 to 6 years. Some of them I've only seen once, but as I've gone through the process of documenting these animals, and many more that aren't shown on these screens, I've learned about them. And over the maybe 10 years that I've been doing this, it's been inescapable to kind of notice some of the decline in the animals that I see, to kind of notice the effects of climate change. I've been really grateful that something like this could be presented in Times Square without any kind of advertisement, without any sort of thing that's telling you what to think or how to feel or what to buy. It's just a moment to kind of coexist with these animals that share the same space that we do. I'm really pleased that Times Square Arts allow everyone here at Times Square to kind of take a moment and let themselves interact with what's happening. Whether you're fascinated or disgusted or confused, I find that to be pretty resonant for how I and everyone else interacts with the natural world.